Hello students, today in this video we are going to introduce the subject of business mathematics and statistics. I am Professor Y.K. Chaudhary, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, KTHM College, Nasik. Dear students, in this video we will learn the topic interest. So, learning points to be discussed in this video, meaning concept of interest, some important terminologies, that is principal, term, amount, etc. Simple interest and compound interest, difference between simple interest and compound interest, formulas regarding simple interest and compound interest, and the practical examples to solve various types of. Dear students, in the last video we see the introduction of syllabus and the exam pattern regarding this subject. So for business mathematics and statistics, one just needs two things. First is calculations and second one is solving equations. By calculations, we mean the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of numbers and fractions. Solving equations means to find the values of unknowns which satisfy them. For business mathematics course, it is sufficient to learn to solve one linear equation is in one unknown. Believe it or not, if you are done with this, half of the job is done. You are advised to clear the basic in the chapter before proceeding to next chapters. So first, we see here the introduction of this topic. So what is mean by interest? What is interest? So interest is a person, bank or institution borrows some amount of money from other person, bank or institution. The borrower has to pay some charge to the lender for the use of money or asset. This charge is called interest. It depends on the sum of money borrowed, the rate of interest, and the time period for which money is borrowed. Dear students, so now we will see some important terminology regarding this topic. First is principal or principal amount or sum. The sum is denoted by capital P, means P denotes principal amounts. So here the sum of money borrowed is called principal or principal amount. Now second, term. Term. Term denoted by small n. N denotes number of years. So the time for which money is borrowed is called term. Amount, it denotes amount. The total sum of money returned by the borrower at the end of the term to the lender is called amount. It is equals to the sum of principal and interest. It simply the equation is amount is equal to principal plus interest. Now next R. So R denotes rate of interest per annum. So the interest rate is the amount a lender charges for the use of money or asset expressed as a percentage of the principal. These are the uh, terminologies regarding this topic, means interest. Here we see the terminology simple interest and compound interest. So first, simple interest. Simple interest means when interest is calculated on the principal amount, whatever the term may be, the interest is called simple interest. And the other hand, compound interest, when interest is added to principal at the end of each period and the total so obtained is created as principal for the next period. The interest obtained is called compound interest. These are the two terms, simple interest and compound interest. This is the difference between both are. Here let's see understand the difference between simple and compound interest. Suppose the principal of rupees 10,000 is invested for 2 years at 10% per annum rate of interest. Then by simple interest amount at the end of first year is equal to rupees 10,000 plus 10% of rupees 10,000. Its answer rupees 1,000. So therefore is equal to rupees 11,000. And the amount at the end of second year is equal to rupees 11,000 plus 10,000 10% of rupees 10,000. Not we given here 11,000. So the amount rupees 12,000 for the second year, and by compound interest amount at the end of first year rupees 10,000 plus 10% of rupees 10,000 is equal to rupees 11,000. It's mean we have charged the rate of interest on the principal amount rupees 10,000. So the resulting figure is 1,000 and then the answering figure 11,000, and at the end of second year rupees 11,000 plus 10% of rupees 11,000, and the simple interest we given the principal amount only, here principal plus interest, so we give here the 11,000, the rate of interest 10% of rupees 11,000, so is equal to the resulting figure is here 12,100. This is the difference between these two interests. Now we see here the formulas by simple interest. So first formula here, I is equal to P into R into N upon 100. We can also read like that, I is equal to PRN upon 100. And the second formula, A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R into N upon 100 bracket complete. So here uh, P is equal to, it means P denotes principal amount, R denotes rate of interest, and this rate percent per annum means whole annual year the rate of interest we charge here in the simple interest. Then N denotes number of years, I denotes interest, either simple interest or compound interest, and A denotes amount. This is the formula regarding only simple interest. These two formula you learn and remember. It's very simple to solve any type of examples. Uh, if you learn this formula, then you have calculate any value, that is principal, rate of interest, number of years, simple interest, and amount. Whatever you can calculate, you will learn these two formula. After understood the terminologies, what is interest, and mm, learn and understand to the formulas for the simple interest. Now we will solving the examples on simple interest. The first example, find simple interest on rupees 6,000 invested for 5 years at 8% per annum rate of interest. So in this example we have find simple interest with the help of given data. So we have given here principal rupees 6,000, rate of interest 8% per annum, and n is equal to 5 years, means number of years 5 years, and SI is equal to question mark. So we have find here simple interest. So using the formula, I is equal to P into R into N upon 100, you can also read like that, I is equal to PRN upon 100. After putting the values in the formula is equal to 6000 into 8 into 5 upon 100. So we get the resulting figure here 2400, and therefore the simple interest is rupees 2400. This is very simple and easy problem we have see here. Now move forward the second example. Find amount after 5 years when rupees 80,000 is invested at 8% per annum rate of simple interest. So you see here, first what we have find here, we have find here amount, not simple interest. So we have given here tenure means term 5 years, rate of interest 8% per annum, and the principal amount rupees 8,000. But we have find here amount value. So in the given, P is equal to 80,000, R is equal to 8% per annum, N is equal to 5 years, and E is equal to question mark. Now we have using the second formula for the simple interest. This is the formula. A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R into N upon 100 bracket complete. Now putting the values in the formula is equal to 80,000 in bracket 1 plus R we are given in the problem 8% into N 5 years upon 100 bracket complete. Now simplify the each step by step. We have getting like these steps, and the resulting figure is here 1,12,000. This is the amount, and amount means principal plus interest. You can also another way calculate uh, the amount value. You can calculate first simple interest, after that you adding principal plus interest, you can get easily amount value. But applying the formula you can get easily the amount value also here. So therefore the amount of after 5 years is rupees 1,12,000. Then third example we see here, the what principal will amount to rupees 1,12,000 in 5 years at 8% rate of simple interest. In the previous example, we find out the principal amount, amount value. But here we have find the principal with the help of amount value and tenure and rate of interest. So we have given here amount value rupees 1,12,000, rate of interest 8% per annum, N is equal to 5 years, and P is equal to question mark. In the previous example we have find amount value, and here we found principal value. These are the two different terminology, amount and principal. Principal amount is the another term, and the only amount is the another term. So applying the formula, the second formula for the simple interest, whenever you can give the amount value, either you found amount value, that time you can applying the formula simple interest. The second formula, this is A is equal to P in bracket 1 plus R into N upon 100 bracket complete, and putting the values in the formula like this. Here we have given the amount value, not given in the principal value. So 1,12,000 is equal to P, because P we have find here. So as it is P given here in bracket 1 plus 80 into 5 upon 100 bracket complete. Now next step, 1,12,000 is equal to P in bracket. First we are simplifying the bracket values. 1 plus 80 into 5 is to 40. 40 upon 100 is, the answer is 0.4, and bracket complete. Now next, 1,12,000 is equal to P in bracket 1.4, because 1 plus 0.4 is equal to 1.4. Now next, P is equal to or 1,12,000 upon 1.4 is equal to P. So we are getting the figure 80,000 is equal to P. So therefore the principal amount is equal to 80,000, and you can write down the final answer here. The principal of rupees 80,000. So dear students, we see here the very simple and easy examples we understood here. I hope you all get it very well. In the next video we will see another examples, another types related to the simple interest. If you have any query, you can catch me at my email ID. Watch, share, subscribe our college official YouTube channel, KTHM College e-learning. Keep learning, enjoy online video lectures, fight against corona, stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.